Oops. All right. Hi. Welcome to the Backlog Benchmark. And we are now at episode 49. We're almost at 50. And we are August, Monday, 18 of August, 2025. On the menu tonight, we have Dream Swing, which I believe will be something like a parkour first-person view. We have Tiny Lands, which I know this is actually from episode 50 to 100. I will try to feature as many as possible of the games that will be used as model, as benchmark to compare any other games. Anytime I will see a game that's like, can you see the difference between two images? It's always going to be compared to Tiny Lens. That's my benchmark. That's my reference. Hey, what's up, Billy? I hope you're doing well, man. So we're gonna feature games like Tiny Lands as much as we can from episode 50 to 100. To really establish a baseline. Like, we need model to compare to, right? When we talk about a benchmark, we want, like, sometimes I'm like, oh, this is like a Zelda. Well, we're not gonna feature any Zelda, so maybe I should actually find another game with another name and we're gonna compare it to that one. But in most cases, we will find games that we can compare to, right? And we will try to play those games first as soon as possible to showcase what that game is, and then whenever we find another game and be like, oh, this is like this game, we'll be able to be like, oh yeah, we already featured it on the show, go back to episode whatever, right? Probably between 50 and 100. Well, there's gonna be plenty after, but you know, you get the idea, right? We got plenty of model games to showcase, because right now in my Steam library, right, it kind of looks like that. All of those folders are basically model games, so to speak, that, like Terraria, we're gonna feature that tomorrow, like most of the games in that folder. All of those are basically kind of like type of games. So like whenever we compare something to something else, we need to compare it to something, right? And we're going to establish those base. Mecha BREAK, that was super popular for a short period of time. It was mentioned everywhere in the media, so I guess their promotion went well to the point where I catch wind of it, but I have no idea what it is. I haven't experienced it. And Trackmania, because Trackmania, recently we finished and concluded Luna, right? Well, in Luna, technically, of all the games, there is one game we've never featured. It was Trackmania. Also, one game that we featured, but we featured through, where is it? I don't see it right now. Here, Rainbow Six Siege. We feature it, but through Steam, because we couldn't log in. For the same reason, we didn't even try to log in for this one. I was like, it's not gonna work, so yeah. I'm gonna do Trackmania tonight, and there's two of them, so we're gonna figure out what that's about. Tired? I'm doing well, man. I'm tired, and I've been busy all day. I wanted to do 2 episodes today, but I didn't do my prep, and when I sit down to record one, I was like, okay, I got other things to do. So, and yeah. Now I'm just like, I have like I'm kind of in a bad mood, so to speak. Like I hate some noodles, some ramen, and whenever I ate ramen, especially if I had like ramen in a few days in a row, right? I don't know why, but that food just makes me sick. And right now, like, I have like a headache, and it's always when I eat ramen. I'm telling you guys, don't eat ramen. It's poison. Stay away from that food. Anyway, besides that, I'm doing well. Honestly, besides that, I'm doing well. I've been playing a lot of Valheim. It's been cool. It's been a good time playing Valheim again. Playing that the whole weekend, and I'm still playing it today. Can't get enough of it. All right, so without further ado, guys, let's get into it. Oh yeah, there was one thing I didn't mention. Actually, two things. What do we do here at the Backlog Benchmark? We sit down, we try to figure out what are those 5 games, right? What is this lineup about? What are the games, like what type of games are they, and are they any good? And if you, during the show, right, if you see any mistake, anything that you're like, it doesn't feel right to you, please let me know. Comment, let me know what we get wrong, because we're gonna make mistake. We have made mistake already, some of them that I've fixed, but probably many that I've missed, right? So like, we need to know what you guys want to see on the show, but also like, what do you guys think about what has been featured, right? Whenever we make a mistake, we need to know as soon as possible. But also, I just mentioned, we want to know what you want to see next, because I'm trying to feature both old games and current games. Like, I'm trying to do everything at once, but like, obviously I can't. I'm just human. So I'm doing the best I can. But my point is, if you have any interest on any game, please let me know. We're gonna, check those out first. Whatever the community brings, to me, we'll check that out. Like right now, I have one phone game. I mention it, and I'm gonna try to mention it as often as possible. Where's the tracker? We had an episode recently, episode 39, actually 10 episodes ago. No, 40 actually, not 39, 40 here. It was all phone games, right? We play a bunch of phone games. And there is one phone game that I'm actually looking forward to. It's called Destiny. Destiny 2. Destiny Rising is sort of like another Destiny 3, you could say. It's literally made by another company that just like got the right from Bungie, and we're like, okay, now we're gonna use your IP, we're gonna make something out of it. And it's on phone. It's gonna come out the 28th, I think, this month. Maybe next month, but I think it's this month, the 28th. So we're going to try to feature it. But all that to say that I don't know any other games that I'm interested in that you guys would want to see. So if you have any suggestion, any idea, we have good one here that we featured last time. You might like that, Billy. I told you, right? This one is like, it's like the horse race game. You have a bunch of waifu, and the waifu are actually the squad, and it's tactical, but it's also like action. So like, it's like a gallery shooter. Anyway, it's a good game, and it has story and everything. All that to say, that's the best game we've seen on phone, and I don't know any other phone games. So I need 4 more. I need suggestion, guys. All right, what do we have on the menu tonight, guys? I'm gonna start with Tiny Lands, because of all the games, I think I thought I played Trackmania. Maybe I played it on another platform. I would bet money I tried Trackmania at some point, like for a few minutes. But in any cases, there's one game that's not totally new to me, so we're gonna start with that, so we can actually, start somewhere, but also like establish, like I said earlier, a first benchmark, a first model, a first comparison. So whenever we see other games like that, I don't even know if we had a Tiny Land game. Let me check. I want to know before we jump into it. Did we feature a Tiny Land type of Tiny Land? We had one at some point. I need to improve that so that like not only you have the stats, but maybe I could have like a list printed here besides the amount of but yeah, we once featured a game that was a Tiny Land, a type of game that you compare 2 sides of a picture, and you're like, you need to figure out where's the difference, right? So that's a game that I had, I think, on Wii U, if I recall correctly. Maybe I might be crazy, but I'm pretty sure I had that on Wii U. And is it because is it like a DLC? It might be a DLC. I feel like for a second I thought like maybe it like wiped out my memory or something. But I think I see some stars in the background there. So okay. Anyway, so that's the menu here. You can pick a level, right? Let's pick this one. And we have two images, and it's very simple, right? Very relaxing. In fact, if you've been on this channel for a while before I did this show, I remember featuring a few games that were like that. But this is my model. Whenever I will play any game, I will always come back to Tiny Lands. My folder on Steam is called Tiny Lands, because that's the first one I've played. Okay, so you see here, there's this thing here, but it's not in the same direction here. So that's one. And we have 5 to find like that. This is a different color. So sometimes it's about the colors. Sometimes it's about the shape, the size, the orientation. It's like everything is very simple, very subtle. And I like the fact that there is no hint system. There is similar games with hint system, which is also good. It's kind of cool to have a hint system. So if you give up, you're like, okay, I just want to know, tell me. But I personally appreciate the fact that this one doesn't have a hint system. It's like either you get it or you don't. Either you see the difference or you don't. You cannot cheat your way out of it. The only way to finish the level is to, figure it out. The guy here, or the girl, but I'm gonna guess it's a guy, is not the same spot. So that's 3. And I play a lot of those games, honestly. I just love little simple puzzle game like that. At the end of the day, like especially like whatever you work in an office or you work in a warehouse or whatever, manually or intellectually. At the end of the day, sometimes you're just tired. You don't necessarily want to watch a movie or read a book or whatever. This is just simple enough, but yet, entertaining. I don't see it. Do you guys see it? It's somewhere. That's, if you hear somebody mumbling in the background, that's my father. I don't see it. I don't see it. It's gotta be like the totem or something like that. I don't know. Could be anything. Could be like there's a patch of grass missing, or like the patch of grass is not in the same orientation or the same size. Could be anything on the board, right? Like, is this the same size? Yeah, I think it is. For a fraction of a second, I thought it was a different size. Is it the trees? I don't think it's the trees. In any cases, I'm not gonna spend too much time on the game because, like I said, I already played it and we already know what it is. Now, is it any good? Well, I don't know if I want to give it like necessarily an Insta 5 just because it's like my favorite or whatever, or it's my model from which I judge all the other ones. But it's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn perfect. Like all the other ones that I've played like that were not necessarily even in 3D. Like many of them are just simple like 2D images that you compare to one another. Rare are the games like that where you have an actual 3D model. There's not that many. So just for that, it's already is distinguishing itself. And in the 3Ds, I would say some of them might be better, but I wouldn't say that it means that this one is not a 5. Although at some point maybe it's gonna become a 4 because I'm gonna see so many games that will outshine this one and be so much better because the graphics are the Unity untextured graphic type of like very like distinctive look, right? If you've played any Unity game that the developer have made without textures or whatever, like you recognize the modeling from Unity. So I'm not sure how well this is gonna age. At the same time, there's a certain charm to it. To be honest, there's a lot of games that use that very rudimentary model pretty well. Is it the color on the TP? Is it like an opening on them? Like, what is it? What am I missing? This is driving me insane. But like, yeah, even if you, let's say like right now, right, we found only 3 out of 5. Right now, okay, we cannot find the other one. Okay, cool, no problem. Just move on. Change the scene. There was one with the guy with the yeah, right next to it, like the barbecue. Like, I kind of want to do this one. All right, once again, we might not finish the scene, right? Because, oh, I see one right away. This one here. Somebody here, the long chair. Is there anything? No, no. Looks pretty samey. The trees look similar. The table, is there something on the table? Oh yeah, the steak here is different. On the barbecue, is the steak on the barbecue the same? Yeah, I think they are, right? Also the music, and this is super relaxing. It's probably like a free music from a free catalog or whatever, but it's very relaxing. Are the birds the same? The birds looks pretty much the same, I guess. The bird there looks the same too. The bear in the back, hey, hello. Garbage bags look similar. Oh, yeah, I would say they're the same. Windows. Oh, the bike here. Not the same side. Nope. The same. Same. Plant looks the same. The bottle looks the same. It's weird. Usually I don't say all of that out loud. I'll just like think in my head, and I'm like, is it like how I think in my head? Like, is that how I go about things? I feel like it doesn't go that deep. It's just like, nah, nah, it's not the same. Oh, we're just missing one. And we found the last one. There's one missing. But yeah, this is Tiny Lens. This is the model. This is the base, guys. So we're gonna refer to that game anytime we find another spot the difference. This is in the bike. No, I don't think so. I feel like it could be the boy or the girl here, no? No, they have the same... wearing the same things. There's nothing different. Bags here, no. Mushroom. There's gotta be something somewhere. Just don't see it. But yeah, that's about it. That's Tiny Lands for you guys. Very good game. I highly recommend it. There's also like a series called Dory Dory. I think I only have the first one, but I have wishlist the second. Or maybe even the third if there's another, but I think it's only 2 for now. I think there's another series. I'm not sure. But yeah, this is chill. The sound effects and everything. Like if you have a headset, it's great. Yeah, it's very relaxing. I could play that all night, and for real, I did play that very often. I know I completed almost all of the puzzle on my second account, and I played that on, because like on my computer here, like, you know, see you have like this quickie clicker. The quickie clicker here, it's running on my second account basically, right? I always have like a stupid clicker game or something running like that. So sometimes I had some puzzle game running like that instead of a clicker game. It's kind of a clicker game. It's like you work on your main computer and you do the, you know, whatever, you're watching a show or a stream, but you have this second computer with a second game. Because I don't know, I guess I'm completely insane to like play 2 games at once. But yeah, this is one of the games that sometimes I play on the other computer. I love that game. Very good game. And I don't see it. I feel like I've done that puzzle already in the past, but for some reason I don't see it. Doesn't matter. Point is, you guys saw what the game looks like, and that's what matters. Exit. All right, here. Put that music. Right. Where's my OBS? There you go. All right. So, Tiny Lands. Where is it? Also, why do I have Luna open? Let's close that Luna. Oh yeah, it was to just show that technically tonight we're gonna definitely close Luna. Luna was closed in the sense that there's no exclusive left. We've played all the exclusives, and Trackmania is a free game that you can play elsewhere, so it doesn't technically reside on Luna. But now we're gonna loop the loop and completely wrap it up and be like, if I wanted to, in theory, I could play anything on Luna if I could log in Ubisoft, but for some reason I cannot log in for Ubisoft. The prompt doesn't work. I'll have to try on another browser maybe. I think that's gonna be the solution. Alright, so Tiny Lands here. I'm wondering if I want to give it a 5 officially, if it deserves a 5. I think it does, just because, well, to be fair, it's very, very good, right? For what it does in its category. I don't think it's just me and my heart and how I feel subjectively. I think that the game is objectively very, very good. And it is the model, it is the comparison that I'm using to compare to other games. Oh, when I said I had one game, I guess the one game was Tiny Land. So no, we never reviewed any games like this for the show. But on Steam here, right, if we go to Tiny Lands, I've got plenty, right? I got plenty. I even got some hentai stuff here. But yeah, there's plenty. That's weird because I try to be like professional, right? I try to hide the adult game. So you're not supposed to see the adult game, so that's weird that this one is not set to private, that it's there. Did I catch it? Yeah, I banned it. Okay. But yeah, Tiny Lands, personally, it's definitely a 5. And I think that objectively it's a 5. Once again, like I said at the beginning of the show, if you guys disagree, please let me know. I would just love to know. I need to know. It's important to me for some reason. This project matters. I feel it. I feel like it's just not me. Maybe I'm just holding to some dream right now because I don't know, with what's going on with the world and with AI and everything, like some of us, I feel like our life feel like a farce sometimes, and I'm like, what am I gonna do with my life now, right? I don't want to be like like a reviewer in chief, and I do that every day, and I want to find a job. It's not my job, anyway. I feel what I'm trying to say is that I think this project matters to more than just me, right? I think that there is an idea here that we're trying to classify games, we're trying to figure out what the games are, and I think that's like that goes way beyond what my personal aspiration in life, if you will. Controller support. There is controller support, though. Is it authentic? Let me check real quick. I think I played Tiny Land on another platform, and it had controller support. What am I doing? Steam. Tiny Land. Where is it? Let me just check one thing. Okay, it's set to private here. I guess it's just not to 18 plus folder. I don't know, it's supposed to be hidden. Like I said, I'm supposed to be professional, right? I'm supposed to hide the adult game. You guys are not supposed to see this. See? See, you guys don't see anything. See, it looks normal. Only general public's game. I'm an adult, guys. Sometimes I play adult games. Tiny Lands here. Does it have normal controller? Yes, it does. Full controller support. Interesting. So Tiny Lands deserve its 5-star rating. It has full controller support, so it means that you can play it with your controller, like by default, like whatever controller. Like I don't think you want to play that with controller. I think it's a mouse only kind of games. Like you don't even want to play that with a keyboard, although I'm sure there's some shortcut on the keyboard. You're still around, Billy? Yeah, sometimes I do play adult games. What am I gonna say? This I didn't finish. Well, I think I did finish, but I didn't finish the DLC part. I'm just gonna played extensively, right? Everything else by the end of tonight we should have played briefly. That's the point, right? And also I think the first Trackmania, I would bet money that I did log in once. Or at least maybe that's what happened. Maybe I installed Trackmania, I tried to launch it, and I couldn't log in because of Ubisoft, and I got angry or something. But I remember watching car jobs on YouTube talking about Trackmania, the world record, and whatever. There was some cheaters or something in Trackmania. I don't know. He made some shows about that, and I remember installing the game and trying it. Like I know I tried it. I know I'm not crazy, but it must have been on Epic Game Store or something else because I don't have any game time on Steam. So Tiny Land, puzzle, emergent. You can in any given level you choose. You find the 5 mistakes, the 5 differences in whatever order, right? and you can play the levels in whatever which order you want. Like you're really free to handle the game at your own pace, at your own leisure. It's just like, here's a bunch of level, enjoy. And if you don't feel like completing all the levels and getting all the stars, it's all right. Oh, technically, right. Technically, there is a star system that using the star system, you unlock the other world. So it's not, it is emergent. Like you choose which world you unlock, but you know what I mean? Like it's not completely free for all, like I just described. Like no, it's not completely free for all. There is some gating, so to speak, at the beginning, but eventually you're kind of free to explore a bit more at your own leisure. God perspective, I guess, because you don't have an avatar or anything. You're just clicking on things. And solo, in terms of difficulty, I would say it's quite challenging. Okay, I'm gonna put it in challenging because there's no difficulty settings, and of all the games that I've played in the hidden object category, like, and I played a lot, like, this is one of my favorite type of games for real, and there's almost always a hint system. Like, they know that at some point you're gonna get like very tired, your dopamine's gonna hit zero, and you're gonna be like, all right, I'm not finding anything, I'm really tired of looking, I'm gonna look for 5 more minutes and then close. And then you just close the game and then you give up. The idea is that no, instead of that, you have a hint system, and then when you really get like desperate and you're like, I'm not finding it, and you don't want to just keep on looking, you know, without that little dopamine hit, but well, you can click that little, if you're too impatient, you can click that little hint. Personally, I like to beat the games without using hints whatsoever, but you know, sometimes I will do it myself in some of the, you know, find 100 cats game. There's some games that I found only 99 of the cats. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, some of the games I was like, fuck that last cats. I got a free hint here, click. But yeah, life is short, guys. Life is short. You need to make the most out of it, and sometimes it's not worth it either. You gotta have fun in life. Okay, which one is it? This one. Stay open like that. All right. Now all the games that we play next are all completely new to me. So what do we want to try? We got 2 racing games. Do I want to play the racing games? I'm gonna do the racing game tonight. Right now, next. Like right now. And why I'm doing that? Because I'm gonna have to deal with Ubisoft, and I'd rather do it now than at the end of the show. Because I already don't want to do it. So let's try to bypass that Ubisoft Connect bullshit that they're gonna for sure ask. Hey, do you want to connect to Ubisoft? No. Are you sure? No, I don't want to. But if I need to connect to play, you know, install script, sure. Launch executable. I hope that somehow Steam has my credential and it just logged me in. No, Ubisoft Connect. Bleh. Bleh. I hate that. I hate Ubisoft Connect. Does it connect? Is it connecting automatically for me? I think Steam has dealt with this problem for us. Holy shit. Is it what I think it is? I think Steam got so many complaints, they figure out a way that once you log into Ubisoft Connect, you never have to log in again. Oh, this is the best news I've ever heard. Okay. All right. Oops, I didn't want to skip that. I just had to click on stop the music. Colorblind mode, yes, sure. Sorry, guys. Text to speech, no. Latency test. Sure. Good. It's good. 32 plus 8 millisecond. I'm probably just slow, bro. I was not sure what the test was about, so I probably fucked it up at the beginning or something. Oh, you're gonna fucking... I know you're gonna steal my data. Even if there was the option to say no, you would steal my data anyway. You're all a bunch of fucking crooks, criminals. I don't trust any of the companies out there. Cross-platform, blah, blah, blah. Sure. Disable this feature, the setting. Okay. Not rank. I just want to play. Okay, I'm gonna give it to the game. Once you connect to Ubisoft Connect, it doesn't take long. You can just play. Weekly shorts. Do I go for this or campaign? Yeah, let's start from the start, guys. Let's just start at the start. Let's experience what Trackmania is and what it has to offer. I feel like I might like this game, actually, because I heard a lot of good things about it. I heard it's good. It's free, too, so what's the deal with that? Okay, so my controller worked in the menu perfectly. But the second... Okay, the game looks cool, looks like top notch. I'm impressed. I shouldn't be surprised, but I mean Ubisoft. I don't like them, but they kind of know their craft a little bit, right? And Steam input. Hopefully, the Steam input fixes it because navigating the menu is cool, but playing the racing part would be also cool. Because none of the button was accelerating. Oh, I didn't try the joystick. Was it the joystick? Man, if it's the joystick, that would make sense. Maybe it's the joystick and I just like tried everything except the joystick. I didn't try the joystick. I just realized. It could have been that. Hopefully this time it works. Oh, it works. I have acceleration. Ooh, this is cool. Yeah, I like it. I like it way more than Rocket League racing thing. Because this is like more about racing, right? Like the Rocket League thing was like a bit like Mario Karty or whatever, and it was like, you know, jumping all over the fucking place. This, you might jump over some stuff, but look at the cars. Oof. It looks like it's all about speed and like control and tricks or whatever. Like it's gonna be super tight. It feels tight. I like it. Challenge silver? No, I just wanna next. I'm guessing like you can like keep on doing the same track and improve it until you get gold or whatever. We just wanna, you know. Oh, I honestly love the feel of this game. It feels absolutely fantastic, and I don't even like third-person racing stuff. I'm gonna try afterwards, see if there's a way to change my view. But I kind of want to play this with, you know, seeing my little car. It kind of feels right. I don't know, this is good. This is good game. Yeah, people praising this game are right. It's pretty dope. Also, like, what's the deal with the game being free? Like, there's gotta be something like tracks or whatever that I need to pay for, right? It cannot be entirely free. Like, what's the model here? Could it be like cosmetic? There's no way. It's gotta be like, you know, part of the game is gated behind like DLC, like you cannot do some tracks, you need to buy them. Something like that. Oh wait, that was like the end? Oh, so if you go fast enough to like stick to the wall, you can finish earlier. Okay, wait, so I'm gonna try the same track again, right? But this time I'm racing against silver instead of racing against gold. Right? And that's my ghost. That's my dumb ghost. Stuck there. I just remember at like the last second. Wait, I was supposed to hit that wall. This is a good game, guys. So, what is it? Is there another racing game that I can compare it to? Or is it its own thing? I guess it is a bit like Trials. I was thinking like it could be like a bit like Trials before I played it. Thinking Trials, right, is sort of a racing game where it's very technical and it's all about like it kind of is this like this. How do I just restart really quickly? Is there like a way to just reset? There's no like reset, like for real. What am I doing here in the water? Are you shitting me? Okay, there is a button to reset. I'm just stupid. Well, what's the track exactly? Where am I going? This way? I don't understand. That's the... Okay. So yeah, it is kind of like Trials and in many aspects. So I think I'm just going to put it in Trials. Yeah, it is. It is like Trials because that's going to be crazy. You're supposed to finish the track there. That's insane. So yeah, it is like Trials. It's asking you to do crazy stunts. And like right now, I'm not going fast enough for that. Is there like another way to finish the level? No, that's not an ending. Well, now I'm fucked. Okay. It's always the reset function, I guess. I love this game. This is a cool game. Okay. Talk about a place to put like a fucking checkpoint, bro. I'm coming in hot, and they're like, yeah, yeah, we're gonna checkpoint you there. Wow, okay. I love this game. I'm gonna play some more of, what is it called? How do I exit? Exit. Trackmania. Yeah, Trackmania. I'm gonna play some more of Trackmania. Speaking of, there is a second Trackmania game, Sky. Quit. Alright, Trackmania. Where's the... Those two games are the next games, definitely. So I'm expecting 4, right? Because I had heard good things about them. This one feels like a 5. This one is top notch, beautiful, exceptional. Everything is just feels good, feels right. I don't know what's the secret behind the monetization. What's the trick? Even if there's like 10 races or whatever and everything after that you need to pay, it would still be a 5. It's a free game. It's free. It's free and it feels exceptionally good. Even if it was super short and after that you had to pay for more content, I would still think it's perfect. It's great. It's amazing. Didn't work perfectly with full controller support. I needed to use the Steam inputs. Played briefly, but I'm expecting to play more. It's irrational, right? It's about traveling because it's a racing game. It's irrational because we're gonna play over and over. It's literally meant to like, right? Like the structure of the game is just like time trial. It's always time trial. Try to beat the time. Try to increase, improve. Very much about competition. Improving and doing it again and again and again. Third person view by default, and I'm not a big fan of that for a racing game, but I was enjoying it like that, and I think it's probably gonna be better, especially if you run on walls and stuff like that. I think this is the kind of game I want to see my car. Weirdly enough, it's rare, right? But I'll take it in this one. Competitive. I would say challenging without necessarily being hardcore, specifically also because you can just press a button and flash back to a point in the track and just retry that one section again and again and again. So like it's not too challenging, but it's definitely well made, and the physics are, I don't know what's happening with my eye. I had like something like an insect or something getting in my eye. That was weird. But yeah, that's about it for that one right now. I'm kind of excited to try the other one, or like, should I be scared? Why is there another one? Is this one better? Is this one worse? Is this one like has like bad monetization or something? What is it? What is it? Um, see, says Billy played 8 minutes and one of my friends plays 16 hours. We recommend looking for an update now. Sure. An update where the game is available. That sounds fishy. Look, it's coming from Steam. I'll trust it. What the fuck are you opening right now? What the fuck is that? Peer-to-peer. We're now checking your network connection so that you can configure your file. What? It's trying to download some sort of like some sort of setup, but I didn't download it. I don't know if it's gonna launch or stop launching because I didn't download the thing. What's happening here? What is this? I was excited because the first game was like just log right in with this the Ubisoft Connect bullshit. I was happy. What is this? I'm telling you guys, I'm not downloading your thing. No, cancel. Cancel that. I don't want to download that shit. I don't know what that is. I don't care. Are you gonna do something or are you gonna like crash if I don't download the thing? Because right now it doesn't look good. I think I'm gonna close this. Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna happen tonight, guys. Let's try again. Sure. I still didn't download your thing, guys. I just want you to know. We didn't download the thing. So if I need the thing, then we might not play it. Yeah. I guess I had to download the thing. That is not the window that I last closed. The last window I closed, that was the windows with the download. How do I request the download again then? If I didn't download the thing. uh, what? Is it broken? Let me check something. Let me just close that. Close that. Let's do some inquiry here. So 2028. 28. It's a 2008. I don't know why it's 2008. Jeez. But what is the other one? Released in 2023. So I get it. This one is new. That's why it's so good and so freaking perfect, and everything was like, wow, I'm playing some high quality shit right there. It's because it was released in 2023, while the other one says 28, almost 20 years ago. It might be why it's not working right now. Let me find out. It says very positive though. Just get a white screen if I decide not to update the game. I can't update the game either though. Boo. Okay, so I can't. So even if I find a way to get the thing, I just get a white screen apparently. Great. Game is not loading, showing white screen. Everybody with a thumbs down is probably going to say the same thing. I feel like this could be because the game might just be down. It might just be like it's kind of dead unless you have the thing working properly and you let me check. Wi-Fi integrity. I'm gonna try to relaunch with the settings here, maybe. If that does anything. Sure. Let's say I save. It's still downloading. It's not downloaded yet. What do you mean, confirmed? It's not downloaded? Oh my goodness. It says insecure. The thing doesn't want to fucking download it. Brave is literally tagging it as being insecure. This is like some shit you shouldn't download, but by the name and everything and from the source it comes from, it should be fine. What bullshit is that? Oh, great. Great. Oh, that's just beautiful. Okay, I think I need to figure out where the game is located somehow. Property, file, browse. Okay, so that path is from what is it? C program file Steam. Where is it? Steam app. Jesus. All that. Better be worth it. If that doesn't work, I'll be fucking pissed. Trackmania. Where's Trackmania? There you go. Are you happy now? Did you manage to find the proper location now that I fucking guide you, holding your hand? Oh, fuck off. I already have. Your version is currently up to date. Automatic graphic quality may be inadequate. Well, configure. Wide, that looks fine. Performance normal. 3D glasses? 3D glasses? Okay, I'll try. I'll try. Man. This is complicated just to launch this shit, but we know it's because it's the old version now. So I guess our expectations are a bit lowered. There's no way it's going to look and feel as good as the one we just played. If we even get to it, hello? Are you like... Yes, we passed the white screen. Already haven't... No, create a new account, I guess. Let me just... Full cam. Ah! This is frightening. Give me a few seconds here, guys. Shouldn't take too long. I don't know. What even using for them? I don't know. I don't remember what I'm using for them. That should be fine as a password. I need to write it down somewhere. This is the... What number was it? That password would be for what is it called? Trackmania. Trackmania forever. Whatever. I can read myself when I write like that. That's what matters. Barely see, you can barely read the forever. It's so ugly. Okay. No. Am I even okay? Just want to make sure. Okay. Choose your zone. Oh boy. You have Canada. Quebec. A valid email. Oh, come on, man. I'm just trying to play a game here. Receive mail about... No. You're lucky I'm giving you my email. Invalid email address? What do you mean invalid email address? That's my fucking email, bitch. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Okay. Yeah, retry. Oh, fuck off. I just... Okay. My email address. Don't tell me. The game is dead. The game is fucking dead. I'm trying to log into a dead game. Like they ask me, do you have an account? Do you want to log into your account? And I'm like, no, but I can create one, but you cannot create one. So Stay offline. I'll stay offline. I think I can play stay offline. They offer me the option now. Yes, yes, it is planned that we are full screen now because I am trying to log in with my credentials and passwords and stuff, and I don't want you guys to see stuff you're not supposed to see. But what did he? Okay, here. So it's offering me to stay off. Oops. Where's Canada? I guess. It's all right. I think we'll be able to play anyway. Somehow, maybe. I shouldn't speak too quickly. Controller seems to work. Interesting. Play solo. White. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Change view with 1, 2, 3. Drive with the keyboard. We'll see about that. Because the controller right now works, so I hope I can actually do the controller. Yeah, it says on Steam you played 8 minutes, but maybe it's like the time to launch the game or something. Okay, this one works with the button A, the A button, but it works with controller, which is great. It is definitely older than the game we just played. But it's good. It looks good. It feels good. I like it. Yeah, I would have played that back in the days. I would have definitely played that. I would still play that. I mean, you know, I kind of want to play the other more because it looks better. You know, it's newer, but you want to challenge the gold medal? No, we're gonna move to the next. I want the next. I want the next track. But yeah, Trackmania is pretty good. Even the old version of Trackmania, it holds up. It still look and feel great. You can see that it aged, definitely. But like I can imagine like people who played this old version, they want to play that version again. What's happening here with my the fuck was wrong with my controller, bro? It's like my gas stopped working for a second. I don't understand. You won the medal. I kind of want to try again and hopefully. What is up with the gas there? It did the same weird thing again. We still won. Yeah, pretty good. I like it. I like it a lot. And I like the fact that even for an old game, it still works pretty well. Let's challenge silver. Hell yeah. Seriously, I'm really happy we tried Trackmania today. Not only we wrap up everything that was on Luna for real this time, like more than we already done, but I wanted to play this for a long time, and now I really know what it is. You beat the goal. Do you want to play another track? Yes. When you beat the goal, they're like, you beat the goal. You want to play something else? What's happening here? Okay, one last, guys. One last. After that, we change game. I think we know what it is, and I think we can say it's good, because even though it's the older game, we managed to make it work, and I'm playing it, right? I'm like, I can't stop, even if it's the old game. So it has to be good, right? Oh shit. There's no button delete. There's something weird with the gas. Or maybe it's my controller that's like breaking right now or something. Improve. Okay. I love racing games. I could play this all night, and I might play more of this tonight. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play this old version first, or if I'm just gonna play the newer version. Although I could, if I'm smart, I should play the old version because it's very fun and playable, and there seems to be plenty of tracks. But yeah, I'll play more of that for sure. Great games. They're free as well. I still don't know how they make their money. How the fuck does that work? Where does Ubisoft make money? You had 3 of them, 3 different Trackmania. Wait a second. I think there was, because this is free, right? But there is paid version of Trackmania. Store. Trackmania. Trackmania Turbo. There's Trackmania Unlimited Forever, which is a different version than the one we just played. We have Trackmania 2 Lagoon, Trackmania 2 Stadium. I'm guessing it's like the same game, but oh yeah, you see, it says here that you own those. Trackmania Stadia and Canyon, but not Lagoon. There is Trackmania 2 Valley, which you also own. So I don't know if those are just like different version of the same game, like sort of like DLC of the same game in a sense. But it's like basically Trackmania 2. This is the demo. Oh, I could try the demo for them if I'm interested, actually. I could possibly check the demo at some point. Wait, is it the demo or it's not the demo? I was in the demo. Is there a demo or there's no demo? What is this bullshit? Where's the demo? Steam lists a demo. When I click the demo, they're like, nah, just fucking with you. There's no demo. You stupid. Go play the free version. Anyway, but yeah, there's more. There's more Trackmania out there. If you guys are into that. Yeah, it's pretty much like just the same game but different content. It's just like DLC. Yeah. The version I have, like Trackmania, the one I played for like, forever or whatever. The name one of them is just called Trackmania. Period. But this one, I guess, is the reboot, and it's the totally free version. But yeah, there's gotta be like a way to monetize. It can't be free, especially for that quality of a game. There's no way it's completely free. But for what I've played and what I've seen, what I've heard, exceptional game. Um, and even the one we just tried with, you need to download that weird thing and then install it and all of that, and then you can finally launch it beyond the widescreen. Even that version was exceptional. 5 out of 5. Absolute masterpiece. Good racing game. Like, it felt perfect. Like, the physics, everything is just, it feels right. It feel right. It look right. It does the job. And in that one is like almost 20 years old. 20 years old. And it holds up. It played magnificently. This one actually did work with my third-party controller without me having to do anything, I think. Oh no, not true. It only I could only do the menu. Or is it the first one that did that? I think this one actually worked. Controller. Yeah, this one actually worked. So the old version, weirdly enough, does have full controller support. Interesting. And it's the exact same, and I will put it challenging as well. I feel like all the games tonight are going to be challenging. Because the next one is a parkour game. And after that, there's Mecha BREAK. Mecha BREAK looks insane. I checked a bit of the trailers to try to figure out what kind of game it was. And I think I put here MOBA, like Dota. I've never played Dota, so I need to play Dota to know what Dota is, right? We need to do that in the next few episodes at some point, between 50 and 100. And I barely have any experience with MOBAs. I played like one of them once a long time ago, and I didn't have a good experience. So yeah. Now, we have 2 more games, Mecha BREAK and Dream Swing. I feel like if you guys watched this on YouTube or whatever, if you're watching this live, I don't know, in both cases, I think this is like kind of like the piece of resistance. Like, we should keep that for dessert. This is supposed to be a big game. So maybe it's bad, maybe it's good, we don't know. We'll keep it for dessert. We'll keep it for last. Oh wow. I don't have an update right now, I think. It doesn't say that. No, that's the stupid OneDrive trying to tell me you haven't backup with OneDrive. But yeah, I'll try to pay attention to my updates and try not to update right away. Oh, you mean Pierre Poilievre? That completely ridiculous bullshit of like, it's like multiple feet long ballots. It's literally like, it's outrageous. I hope it goes out in the media and they talk about it and actually get outraged. Like, not the real media, obviously. They're completely corrupt and sold to the liberals, but man, this is such bullshit. Yeah, I heard it was the longest ballot ever printed in the history of printing. It's like, it's so dumb, it should not be permitted. I want to know the names of whoever said it was okay to let this happen. I want to know the names of everybody who actually applied to be a candidate. And I want everybody who participated in this fucking clownery fucking trialed, sued, put in prison. This is bullshit. Bullshit. All right, let's get back to the backlog benchmark here. What is Dream Swing? I think this is going to be a parkour type of thing, right? Hi there. I'm Tolga I, maker of the Remnant. Oh, I played that game. So it was like a 2D kind of like Bionic Commando type of thing. Like, you know, you're swinging. You're always swinging. So this is a swinging, but in 3D. A 2D grappling hook platformer. I love fast-paced FPS game like Quake to Team Fortress 2. So this hobby project is my entrance to first-person 3D games. The goal was to keep it simple and polish the simple idea as much as possible. I try to achieve replayability by enriching it with features like leaderboards, replay, ranking system. You can improve by learning the concept in the guide and watching the best players on the leaderboard. I hope you like speed, momentum, and the feeling of self-improvement. Yeah, this is gonna be a good game. I hope. I like those type of game. See you high up on the leaderboard. You can join the Discord, blah blah blah. These kind of games are extremely niche and mostly require a specific taste, so I sincerely thank you so much for your interest and time. Have fun. Um Alright. What's happening here? What did I press? Oh, maybe it doesn't have controller support. Maybe that's why whatever I press, it doesn't do shit. Okay. Controller not supported. Well, let's not expect any controller support then, if it's not supported. That's kind of shit a bit, but oh well. Not all games can be played with a controller. No. We're not gonna play that with a controller. Hold hook to auto grapple. Do not show on startup. Release the hook. Keep momentum. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I just want to try it. Okay. To bunny hop. Hold jump. Oh, hold jump. Okay. Interesting. So basically there's like an auto jump. Interesting. You can gain height by swinging up. Yeah, that would make sense. You can swing sideways easily, sure. You can do C-spin to gain height and turn back easily when keeping your speed. Okay, I see what he means. If you're flying up, you can turn this vertical speed into horizontal speed by grappling platform below you, so you can prevent flying too high. Yeah, that makes sense. There's more to explore. Yeah, how about I get into... Just let me play! Shut up! Let me play. Classic Chaos. Classic. Original. Okay. Wow. Okay, I need to chill. Okay, okay, this is there's definitely some technique to it. It's like what you see in a tutorial looks sort of easy, so to speak. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna, yeah, no, not at first. It's gonna take some time until you get there. But you know, with the right technique, there's 23 of them. Holy jeez. Okay, this is not what I thought it was. I thought it was gonna be like a bunch of levels, right? With like, you know, you got 5 of them to collect or something, and that's it. This at times it gives me like some scares, right? Because I don't know, I'm a bit scared of heights sometimes. This game's gonna make me sweat, I swear. I'm sweating right now. Oh jeez, I swear this is almost like playing Subnautica for the first time. It's like I'm fighting some sort of like natural urge to be like, ah! Oh jeez. How many more of those are there? Ah! I'm surprised I haven't fallen yet. I'm starting to get nervous. I hate this. I both love and hate this game. I feel like it's gonna be a great game, but I'm starting to get like crazy scared of this shit for no reason. This is irrational. How many more of those do I need to collect now? Like another 20? No, I'm at 21. I need to get 28. This one was in a shit position, okay? Oh, why is my hands are super sweaty? I hate this. Yes, I thought the same too until I played it, and now I'm playing it and I'm having the sweats. But yeah, I can see myself having a lot of fun. You know, once I fall like that, I can like move on with my life and be like, okay, you know, I felt, you know, it's fine. It's not real. It's just a game. Relax. But until I felt, I was like stressing out for some weird reason. Come on. I'm still sweating abundantly. But yeah, this game has potential. It could be really fun. Circadian rhythm. Okay. So I feel like it could have been like the balls were probably randomly placed. And it's like you have this location and there's a bunch of randomly placed balls and it's got catch the balls, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure yet if it's random or not random. But it felt like it could have been random because there was more ball to collect and I finished the level. So, and I think I have like projectiles I can shoot and I just didn't realize that I could shoot maybe. Oxney 26. This one, oh, maybe we have like a certain amount of time. I don't know. It says 26 and I got 26 and I'm not sure. Next page. Original. Wait, is that the whole game? No way. There's only one level? That doesn't make sense. Random. Orb spawn in random position. No resist. In the original position. Memorize and make up your route. Huh. Well, okay, I'm disappointed. Because I thought there was going to be like, I don't know, 30, 50 levels, something, you know. Maybe even 100 levels. Maybe not that much, but, you know, something like between 30 and 50 levels. And you had to go through a bunch of levels and try to figure your, you know. But no. No timer, just chill. Everyone plays with the same orb positions for entire week. Leaderboard resets. No timer, just chill. Random zone. Random zen. Huh. Yeah, okay, it's a bit disappointing because I thought it was just like I said, like a bunch of games, but it's just one level. Or I guess there's more than one level, but... Good boy. Yeah, I need to practice a lot before I get some good move. But it reminds me playing Spider-Man for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why it reminds me of Spider-Man. At least I'm done with being scared now. I stopped sweating a bit. Now it's like, it doesn't matter. Well, what did I lose? I lost time, you know. That's it. Oh, come on. Yeah, no, seriously, it's kind of cool. It's also kind of relaxing in a sense. In a sense, all right? In a sense, it's also hyper stressing because if you're afraid of heights, it sure gives you a feel that you're really high, that you could fall at any given moment without a chute or anything. No! No! No, come on. Oh, yeah, okay, you have a certain amount of time, I see. And it's like, how many can you get? Alright, I guess we're gonna finish this round. Oh, come on. I missed it? Oh, no. Oh, I'm bad at this. No. Screwed up completely. Yeah, there is definitely some fun to be had here. The movement is pretty cool. And like getting better at it probably feels incredibly satisfying. Because it already feels satisfying right now and I'm pretty freaking bad at it. Like I'm bad. But I had a good time there. 35. New high score, I guess. Time left. I don't know why there was time left. I'm not sure how that worked. Why did like the time stop and I have 35? Like, what does it mean? How does it work? I don't know. I'm not sure how the rule, how it works exactly. A town shatter. Oh. So, okay. Oh, this could actually be different here. So, you have trash in the sky with balls. And you have like the one that looks like some sort of, I don't know, Greek pantheon thing in the sky. Right? Cool. There's a little bit of content, but there is not that much content after all. I thought it would be, like I said, like a lot of levels, but it's not what I expected at all. Is it good though? Yeah, it's kind of good. It's also a bit disappointed. The fact that it's kind of like very simple. It's very like that's it and that's all. Which is not completely bad, but it sure kind of changed what I thought, you know, I was gonna get into. Well, suppose. All right, let's see here. What do we have? Dream Swing. I was expecting, I put a 2 because I was not expecting much, and I was like, maybe it's gonna be something completely different than what I was expecting, and this turned out to be something completely different in a way than what I was expecting. At the same time, it's the gameplay that I saw in the trailer when I bought it, right? I knew it was going to be about movement. I know it was going to be something parkour, but I was expecting a level-based parkour. This more has, like, you could say 2 arena, maybe more, but it seems to be like 2, or Actually, maybe more. Two style of arena, and each style of arena, one being some sort of Greek temple, pantheon, whatever in the sky, and the other one being like an exploded type of garbage floating in the clouds. Both might have like different configuration, like maybe more than one stage, but it's basically like two different world with maybe a few configuration of stages, but there's not that many levels, right? It's more like you have two arena and maybe each arena has a few configuration, and that's about it. But at the same time, it's very simplistic. Doesn't mean that it's bad, right? It's kind of like a sport, right? You have like the rules are very simple, they're established, and then the whole game is about refining your skill, right? Improving, doing it again and again until you get better. And it also like really fits into what I thought it was in terms of like parkour Ghost Runner. Like I said, the only exception being like it's not level based, it's more like arena based in a sense, and there's not that many arenas. And for that, obviously I cannot give it like the highest of score, and it would not have gotten the highest of score anyway. I don't think it's that crazy good, but it's original, it feels good, it plays well. I am not sure it deserves a 3 though. I don't know if there's enough content worth saying that it's a 3. I'm afraid it might objectively be kind of passable, like kind of meh. Like, okay, that's it. I mean, for what it is, there's like kind of like not enough content to call it a decent base regular, like, you know, type of run-of-the-mill, like your day-to-day everyday type of game. No, it's not the average game. Even the game, the developer in its introduction, you have like text explaining what the game is. He says it himself, thank you so much for buying it, because I know this is very niche. I know this is not something that everybody's going to play. Like, I understand there's barely anybody like open to the idea of playing that. So like, and I think that reflects, I'm gonna reflect it by giving it a 2 officially. I personally like it a lot. I'll give it a 3. Like, I'm having a good time with it. I might play it some more, but I'm not also lying to myself nor to you. I don't think I'm gonna play that extensively for hours and hours until the end of time. Although I might get an interest in it and have a good time and keep it installed for a while, and maybe like there's like some sort of like weekly challenge or whatever. Maybe like, you know, if I like it enough, I'll play it and I'll log in once a week or whatever for some time to just, you know. But I doubt it. Like, I really doubt it. Like, if my best expectation is like I'm gonna try it 1 or twice later, you know, before I uninstall. If I tried it before I uninstall, it's kind of like that. So without saying that I'm indifferent, yeah, I think I'm indifferent to it. I cannot say that I'm like super enthusiastic about it. It's kind of okay. It's kind of like, meh. For me, that's what 2 means. 2 means meh. It means like it's not completely awful, but I have better things to do. Like, I have other, it doesn't stimulate me enough. It's not like, ooh, like, you know, it's kind of meh. And sometimes I'll play meh game, like, you know, some guilty pleasure. But yeah, like I said, it's more like indifference than liking it. It didn't work with controller whatsoever, neither with Steam inputs nor no Steam inputs. The game does not support controller. It's not meant to be played on a controller. And honestly, I don't think how it would feel, if it would feel that great on controller. I think it could. I honestly think it could still feel pretty good on controller. In fact, I've played many games like that, and I was expecting to play with a controller. I was really looking forward to play with a controller. And no, that wasn't a thing. That, I guess that's also another point I can hold against it, and another good reason why it's not a 3. Doesn't even have controller support. In those kind of game, you kind of expect that to have it. It is about traveling, I guess. Is it about traveling? Well, it is, because it's all about your movement. It truly is all about your movement. Is it about making points? Is it a looting game? I guess technically it is not about traveling. It is about making points. It's about the amount of balloons you're gonna pop and how well you're gonna rank. So it's one of those games. It's like when you think about Destiny 2, Borderlands, right? The whole, or I don't know, think about any RPGs, right? All of those games I just mentioned are about combat. They're about like fighting with guns, right? You know, Destiny 2, it's all about the guns, but it's all about the guns, right? It's all about the loot. It's not about so much fighting, that the game is centered around looting. It's all about the loot. You want more loot. So in that sense, I think this is the same thing here. The game is all about movement, but you're doing movement for what? Solve puzzle, to travel somewhere, to get to point A to point B. I guess unless you count each time you take a balloon as point B. It's not about traveling. It's about making points. It's about scoring points. So, but it sure is about movement as much as an RPG will be about fightings. You know, whether you fight with your skill, your sword, or your guns, but it ultimately is about the loot. So in the same sense here, it's about the points. Iterational, yeah, it's literally made to play the same level over and over and over again, try to get a better score. Immersive, you're playing with your first person view eye thing. I guess it is competitive. It is by nature very competitive. And I guess I was more right than I ever thought I would be when I said that. It is going to be all challenging tonight. All of the games are going to be challenging, because it is not, I wouldn't say it's an easy, casual, or even balanced experience. It is all about like, well, I guess it's almost balanced in the sense that you don't have that much punishment when you die, right? Whenever I fell, I just felt and lost a few seconds and then responded. So, but at the same time, the technique, you really need to master them to score on the board, and it's all about the score and the community and the fact that you're trying to beat a high score, try to beat in a competition the other players. The nature of it is going to be challenging, right? You're challenging yourself, you're challenging others. It's not just about like taking it easy. So yeah, I guess we're done here with this one too, right? No controller support, and I could say I'm indifferent. Yeah, I'm not sold on the ID as much as I was before playing it. Weirdly enough, that's what expectation do to you guys. So be careful with it, with expectations. It's always better not to have any. All right, Mecha BREAK. Is it gonna be good? Who knows? Let's see. Is it like some sort of update, or okay? Maybe there's like a launcher. All right, it's its own launcher. Tell me I don't have to download another game. It's just a launcher that launches the game afterwards. Because if I need to like start downloading now, I'm gonna be very angry. Because like it downloaded like 44 gigs this afternoon. I was like, come on, man. Like I didn't have to, but like just to make sure I don't have any problem with my computer, I went and deleted a few games I had installed when I realized this was 44 gigs because I'm like under 100 gigs of memory right now. I don't like to have like less than 100 gigs of memory. If you get too low, your computer can have issues. So yeah, I had to uninstall a few. I had like three visual, not visual novel, but three dating FMV. So I uninstalled at least one of them. I haven't played any of the one that I tried, like all is all around, love is all around. I haven't played it yet. Uh, I spent the whole weekend playing Valheim and a bit of Magic the Gathering. Oh, actually, I played one other game. I played Deathloop on Epic Game Store. If you guys remember, we tried that. I don't remember which episode, but Deathloop is very good. Very, very good. It made me want to like uninstall my other games and try to focus on that game and try to play it like as often as possible so that I don't forget about the story, because the story is very all about, like, the game is trying to tell you a story. Like your character is literally like in Memento, like you don't remember what happened, and you, the whole point of the game, so to speak, the whole story of the game is you remembering who you are and what's happening here and how to break the loop, because you're in that loop. Every time you die, you respawn in the loop, and it's crazy cool actually. A really cool concept. And I played a bunch yesterday, like a few hours. And is it yesterday or the day before? I think it's yesterday. Yeah, it's yesterday because yesterday I streamed too, and after I lost my character, and after I lost my character in Valheim, well, I didn't lose the character, right? But I died, and it was the first time I died in that ultra hard mode, and I was like, kind of, like, what do I do? So instead of like going back to the game right away, which I eventually did. I went back to my Valheim game and continue my character, even though I died once. I was like, I'm gonna die more than once. Like I'm playing on the hardest difficulty. Everything is completely insanely difficult. So I just need to, hold on tight and try to figure out a way to beat it. That's what's fun. Like I don't care about dying, but like it's harsh because when I die I lose everything. But yeah, I went back to Deathloop, and I played like most of the evening yesterday, and it was a good experience, man. Like, wow, the storytelling makes me want to play more of the Bethesda's game. Like, cause I haven't played that many Bethesda's game, and now they're doing Doom and Wolfenstein, so I guess I need to check those out too. Like, I played technically Doom 2016, but I haven't played the other Dooms after that. I played a little bit of the two, but just because of testing when I was working on it, I didn't play it by myself for myself. I used to own it on Stadia, but then Stadia went down, and I never played my version of Doom 2 on Stadia. Is it gonna get? I swear, if it does that every time I launch the game, I'm not playing this. I swear. I installed 45 gigs this afternoon just for the game to install another 10 gigs just now or something. That was some bullshit, bro. What did you just install? It took forever, bro. I swear it took the time that it should take to like download like 10 gigs or more. No, I haven't read, but if I don't click, I cannot click start. So I'll do what everybody's doing and just say I read the thing. Totally did.
Security breach. All relevant personnel proceed to the hangar for deployment.
Okay, enter.
Please enter your code name.
My code name. Confirm. Confirmed. All right. I hope I can make a better character, right? Hello? Is that my character for real? Ooh, no, that's better. That's way better, bro. Now we're talking. There's also, like, it says edit, so I guess it's like randomized, but you can edit them. Ooh, okay. She's kind of hot still. Yes. Confirm.
Special landing force. Combat ready.
Okay. Veteran mode? No, rookie mode. Standard. Mask recruit. Rescue operation. Tutorial. 20 minutes. Okay. Let's go. Let's try this. I haven't tried a controller though. I forgot to try the controller.
What's this new toy? Got a name?
Name's Elise Ness, the latest brake striker, beefed up with extra armor.
Code red. Code red.
Code red. That's me.
Hangar on fire. Safety engaged. Stay alert. Emergency exit.
Warning. Oxygen level below 20.9%.
Oh yeah.
Warning. Oxygen level below 19.5%. Pyrogenesis. Good, good. Aleseness initiated. Safety disengaged. Mind bridge activated. Injecting
Okay.
Corixium particles.
I like the graphics. That's cool.
Mind bridge connected. Initiating system
Can I play with a controller? No.
Structural integrity confirmed.
At least we'll
Fluid
check that
armor
later.
Confirmed. Corixium engine power supply confirmed. Incoming urgent
I
message
probably
from
don't want to
Space
play that with a
Garrison.
controller anyway.
We are under attack from Thea's Vanguard. Significant damage confirmed. Self-destruct activates in 120 seconds. All units evacuate immediately.
Well, if I can find an escape pod. I need a plan B. Warning! Under attack. Fluid armor activated. Fire control system enabled. Calibrating
come
weapon
on,
system.
please.
Energy autocannon and induced sword are combat ready.
Come on. The whole time I was pressing, but I couldn't do this because my weapons were not ready. What the fuck, bro? Ooh.
Explosion in the elevator's midsection. Garrison's lower section disintegrating.
Warning! Self-destruct initiates in 10 seconds.
Aleseness, stabilize us. Adjust thrusters. Drop us straight down. Now.
Initiating atmospheric reentry sequence. Incoming heavy assault from hostile colossal striker. Induced sword offline. Switch to energy autocannon. Charge energy autocannon. Boost short-range damage. Enemy target detected. Adjust manually to lock. Fire control radar unstable. Keep targets within lock-on range. System will assist once a target is locked. Evade incoming attacks. Hostiles detected outside viewpoint. The system will indicate attack directions around the
Okay. I don't think you can go up and down. You can just go left and right.
detected.
I'm not sure what's happening with my gun right now, and it's like I need to recharge or something. It's like a space elevator. The screen shake is not good for the viewers.
Structural integrity at
For me, it was not that bad. But yeah, I have to admit it was intense.
warning. Armor integrity at threshold. Proceed to initiate armor. Warning. Armor integrity at threshold. Proceed to initiate armor at warning. Armor integrity at threshold. Proceed to initiate armor at warning. Armor integrity at threshold. Proceed to initiate armor at warning. Armor integrity at threshold. Proceed to initiate armor airdrop now. Enemy
Armor airdrop. Okay, for that I just had to press 3 apparently.
energy autocannon inflicts energy damage. Armor installed. All weapon restrictions lifted.
Oh, this is gonna be good though.
You may switch your main weapon from energy autocannon to battle halberd. Battle halberd can bypass enemy fluid armor and cause significant damage.
Okay, how do I do that? I have to press. I'm not sure. Yeah, switch the main weapon to battle. Press 1. Oh! Oh, fuck yeah! Okay, this is a bit too much. Can
Insufficient engine output. Energy restored. Engine boost enabled. Caution energy.
Okay, it's like we have like some sort of stamina associated with it.
Mobilize the target.
Gauss cannon can Gauss 9. Okay.
Where's the orbital elevator and what happened here? Eliseness, contact the nearest Peacekeeping Corps HQ.
Urgent communication incoming from friendly ground base.
Pilot, this is Zone 48. Confirm identity. Over.
Peacekeeper 98213 reporting.
Pilot, we were also blindsided.
Alright, so the question is, what is it? Well, it's a mech game, but what does that mean?
Over.
No worries. I'm here to provide support.
And also, the gameplay itself is supposed to be a MOBA. I don't see that right now. And that like tutorial thing, it looks like a single player adventure thing. With the boss now.
Use complex shield to stun a same-sized enemy with a perfect lock.
Oh yeah, perfect block seems to like...
Frontal attack.
If you block correctly, I think your character automatically counter-attack. I think that's what happened.
Gonna find out. Running is useless.
Oh, this game is really freaking intense. I like it, but at the same time, it's hard to even see what you're doing.
Insufficient engine output.
Makalu.
Colossal striker.
Okay, this one looks big. I
Take this thing down.
don't think we're supposed to win against that.
That thing that just entered the atmosphere. Is it friendly?
New model.
Wait, are those allies? I think they're with me.
Don't sweat it. Nothing Luminate can't fix.
Hey, get over here if you want to live. Flank it. I'll engage head on. I'll draw its fire. Hey, get over here if you want to live.
Well, I'm fine here. I'm right behind him. I can hit his ass. I'm not getting hit by the lasers. I don't need to get into cover if I want to live. I'm fine. I got this under control, bro. It's a cool game. I like it. Like, I'll have to play more to like understand really like why it's supposed to be a MOBA, because right now I'm just like, okay, I saw that there was like 2 other player or 2 bots with me. Most likely 2 bots. And also I'm wondering like what's gonna be the catch, right? This is a free game. What's gonna be the monetization scheme here? 2 years later. Revival era. Okay.
Attention, Shadow Special Task Force. Rescue operation at Moshmok is about to begin. All relevant personnel complete your final checks. Weapon airdrop ready. Cargo rocket ready. Striker systems calibrated. No error found.
I like this shit.
Prepare to deploy.
Elyseness.
Oh, yeah.
Ready for launch.
Pilot in position. Striker entering launch tunnel. Brake system safety disengaged. Pilot in control. Ready for launch.
Let's go.
Hiya, I'll be your CIC for this mission. Name's Anka Bell. Just joined Shadow. Still settling in, but looks like we're diving straight into missions. So let's do it. Pilot, for this mission, we'll locate the 3 patrol strikers we lost communications with in Moshmok.
Okay. I might have like to stop there. Because like, I don't know how long I've been playing, but I feel like I've been playing for more than 15 minutes. But this is a good game, honestly. This is impressive. I'm just not 100% sure if I can describe it correctly.
I'm your commanding officer. My name is Christian. I'll be leading this operation. First, we'll drop you off just outside Mashmak's waters. You'll travel by submarine. From there, use the underwater elevator to reach the abandoned base. Your squad will meet you at the entrance.
Okay.
Aleseness is fully geared up this time, ready for anything. Close combat, long range, and solid defense. We won't let your striker go in naked like your last atmospheric entry.
Injecting Coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Aleseness, taking off. Let's do this.
Pilot, the correct readings
So-
are off here. I'll confirm the extraction point.
I don't know if those are
once you're
real
done.
player. I hope
This is
they're
where the UWC
those are
built
bots.
their mass driver. After the orbital
And they're not
elevator attack,
gonna wait after
the
me.
UWC disbanded, and the base was abandoned. We'll conduct our search here. Last SAT update shows strikers engaged in combat in the area.
With whom? Thea's Vanguard?
Not sure.
It's pretty obvious. They drove everyone else out. They're definitely up to something shady.
They were lunar civilians who fought their government for equal rights. But now, they've resorted to pure violence.
What did those Earthlings they killed have to do with their fight? The whole world's after
Okay.
these lunatics.
I can pause. Okay, I can pause. Okay, I can pause. Whew. Okay, so what is it exactly? It's supposed to be a MOBA. I don't see the MOBA yet. I'm not saying there's not a MOBA hidden in there. Right now, it feels like a third-person shmup. Like it's a shooter, third-person view. It's also like you also have like fighting, like, you know, you can go like melee and stuff. I will have to play more to describe it well, to describe it correctly here. But I can tell you, in terms of like overall rating and like stuff like that. Let me put the music here. It's hard for games like that, right? Because I spend like maybe 20-30 minutes almost with a game. I don't know. I feel like I've spent a lot of time on it. And yet I still haven't barely scratched the surface, right? I don't even know for sure what it is. It says MOBA. If we go check the store, right? It doesn't like it feels more like Destiny. Like it feels like Destiny. It feels like closer to an MMO than a MOBA. But it says here free-to-play PvP, Battle Royale, third person, team base, hero shooter, MOBA. Like the whole hero shooter MOBA, team based. Like clearly I haven't played enough to really see what the game is about. Like what I've seen was really just like a tutorial, and it was just meant to explain to me the basic controls and how a mission works and stuff like that. And maybe there's an actual story mode, like an actual campaign that goes along with it. That could be cool. But I don't think I've seen the actual game yet. I think we haven't reached the game. So I'll have to report on you later, guys. I'll give it like a quick rating right now, right? Just for tonight. But I don't think the description I'm gonna give it, or the rating I'm gonna give it, is gonna be accurate. Most likely, you guys, like I said at the beginning of the show, and I'll say it many times over and over again, I need your feedbacks, guys. I need to know what you guys think. And if you've played the game, if you know it and you know what it is, please let me know. I might play some more tonight. I'll literally, like right now, the game is like on pause, and when I close the show, I'll go prep some meat, some food, because I'm really hungry. And as soon as I'm done eating, I might continue this, because I really want to know more. I'm curious. This was very good. Honestly, it was very good. Very promising, but also very mysterious. Like, what I've played right now doesn't tell me anything about the nature of the game and what it's going to be. But I love what I've played. So, because I love what I've played and everything looked absolutely fantastic graphically, the gameplay, everything. You told me the screen was shaking, right? And I noticed that, right? The screen was shaking, and the action was so intense and crazy, fast-paced, that it was hard to see everything, But at the same time, I'm not sure if it's that much of a bad thing that I want to take away points away from the game and be like, I'm imagining that eventually, later on, with more experience with the game, I might be more critical of it. I might see the flaws. I might also see the monetization and be like, oh, no, I don't want to I don't want to, I don't want to back up this idea of like playing this because this is a bad monetization scheme. Maybe it's evil. There's no way this game is like free. How do they make money? There's got to be something somewhere. What is it? That might affect the rating later. But as a first impression, as somebody who just installed the game, play it for the first time without having seen any video, any reviews, anything, I just heard the name. I just heard that, like Asmongold mentioned it, and like maybe Endymion. Like, there's a few people I follow on YouTube that might have like said a really quick word about Mecha BREAK when it came out, but I haven't seen any stream. Like, I was completely like, spoiler free, and I still have no clue what the game's going to be really about, except that it's a bunch of mech. And it's pretty impressive and free. So, yeah, I'm going to play more. I'm definitely impressed. I'm definitely hooked. I'm like, ooh, wow, that was cool. I want to know more. So, yeah, that's my first impression right now. Controller, right. I will figure it out, guys. I'm sorry I can not put it in this right now because I cannot just like close the game and reopen it. But so far it doesn't seem like it works with the controller. Let me check the Steam page here or whatever. Does it say device support unknown? So there's hope. There's a chance we can actually play with a controller, and this game might actually play pretty well with a controller. Might even be somehow as good, if not better, than playing with keyboards and mouse. But the keyboard and mouse was very responsive. It plays really well, and I liked it. As somebody who prefer playing on controller, I can tell you the controller, keyboard and mouse was pretty good. It seems to be about combat. It could be a looter. I could be wrong. If it's all about like looting the best guns, the best sword, the best equipment for your mech, maybe it's going to be a looter. but my first impression, the small time I spend with it, indicate that it's going to be very heavily focused on combat, and that's how you seem to be winning. Is it going to be iterational? I fucking don't know, guys. I have no clue. If it's a MOBA, if it's an MMO, most likely it will. Most likely you will have a bunch of mission maps, whatever, you know, that you can just play over and over again. I don't think it's gonna be linear. Yeah, that's my best guess. If it's a multiplayer thing, it's most likely. And if it's a MOBA, then for sure it's going to be iterational. You're following your character. I don't know if you can put it first-person view, but you by default you start third-person view. It was competitive. Don't know. I saw that there was bots with me. It's supposed to be a MOBA, so it's supposed to be a competitive game with, you could say, some cooperation, because you know you're in a team-based type of deal. But in that case, I just classify it as competitive still, because ultimately it's a competitive game, right? It's not about so much your cooperation, even though your cooperation is probably definitely a good thing, a positive thing to add to your team. If everybody is just on their own, it's not as efficient as if the team works together. And it's definitely challenging. I feel like I've performed well in that tutorial. I didn't fuck it up too much. And I think that during the big boss fight, I had like a bunch of healing from the bots or something, because at some point I think I took damage, but I saw a bunch of X, like a little cross over my character, so I think I got healed by some of their, you know, abilities or something from my teammates. But yeah, very much a challenging competitive type. I will, like I said, I feel bad to like wrap up the show on this note and be like, okay, well, that's it. That's, you know, we don't really know what it is. What we've seen of the time I've spent with it look almost like a, you know, a single player experience, and it like with a campaign where you go through a, you know, a story and you fight, and but it's supposed to be a MOBA, so what do I do with my experience right now? I have to say that, you know, sometimes this format that I have is not perfect, right? And this is one of the failure, I guess, that we have, where I feel like I cannot cover the game properly right now. But like all of the games that we've covered, we have done 245 games. I'll keep in touch with you guys. I'll keep you in the know. Every time there is updates, you can always check. There's always a link in the videos if you're watching on YouTube or on Rumble. There's always a link for the results, so you can access this document. I'm working day and night offline, right, off stream on this document. Almost every day I work on it, and I'm gonna add a ton of feature over time. So, and what I'm trying to say here is like, of all those games, there's gonna be a follow-up on that, right? I've beat 57 of those games. Most of them were completely new when I played them, right? Very few of the games that are marked as finished are games that I've already played in the past, beaten, and then presented in the show. Like there's Palworld. Tonight there was Tiny Land, but even Tiny Land was not even technically marked as finished, because I didn't finish it. I don't remember beating all of the DLC and finish it completely. So I'm not gonna mark it as finished, but yeah. Most of the games don't completely fall off into oblivion. And after like 2 months of this now, at times, guys, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes my head spins of like all the games that I've started and I cannot continue. But at some point I will have to learn to let go of some of them that I cannot just like continue. But also some of them I will come back maybe in a few months, in a few years or whatever. And now that I have experience with them and I know what they are, you know, like I said, I'll keep working on this document. And if you want to know my thought on the games, you can always ask me, you know, on Twitter, on social, in my Discord. You can always ask me about any of those games that I've been benchmarked. I will always try to add some notes whenever I have some times, whenever I have some thoughts that cross my mind. I try to add a note, because eventually this project, there's multifaceted to this project. Like I'm really ambitious in nature and in general, and in this idea here, there was like other ideas. Like when I started streaming this, it was not just about me streaming this. Like there's plans of like contacting some of the devs eventually, writing bugs. Like the tool was not complete, was not finished in my Excel tool, right? It was not finished when I started streaming. I was not ready when I started this project. But at the same time, starting the project and doing it every day for the past 2 months was in many ways the best decision I've took, because it forced me to put into to the test what I was building, right? I've been working on this project, on the system, on this idea of classification of games and stuff, and the idea that, like I said, eventually I want to start making reviews for Steam. I want to contact the devs, and like there's like plenty of things to do. So like I said, I'm gonna keep you in the know of like what happens and what I think about all those games. And you can always contact me on Twitter, Discord, everywhere. Just ask. I'll be really happy to tell you and you know, share my feedback with you. And I want to hear from you guys. I want to know what you guys think, and if you catch any mistake, if you disagree with the rating, classification, stuff like that, that would be super welcome. All right, I think I rambled enough for the night. That was a long show. Not too bad though. I think we've hit only 2 hours and a half, right? That's kind of decent. I don't have any target. That's sad. There's like one person, but that's a big streamer, so I'm not super comfortable. I'm sorry, guys. I don't like to host huge streamers. I like to host small streamers and chat with them and stuff. When they're too big, I feel like I'm bothering them, so to speak. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for watching. We're always really truly appreciate it. You have an amazing rest of your day. You take care. Hopefully we see each other pretty soon. Until then, well, remember, life is short. Make the most out of it. Go up there, be that change you want to see in the world. Nobody else can be that change. And maybe that's the reason why we're here. Maybe that's the cross we're supposed to bear, you know, and carry. In any cases, thank you so much. You take care. Thank you, Billy. Bye-bye.